Hi, it's Bronwyn from Wisdom of the Sage, and I want to talk to you today about the energies for January 2024 that's coming from an astrological viewpoint. I am an astrologer, a trained astrologer, and I do have some notes written up on my screen over here, so you'll see me looking over here from time to time, so hopefully that's not too annoying for you to watch. So let's get into it. So January begins with the sun sitting in Capricorn. It is Capricorn season right now. So it's a wonderful time to be setting your plans for 2024, to understand the structure that you'll need, to be writing lists. You'll be feeling motivated to do so because the sun is sitting in Capricorn. Capricorn's such a hardworking and ambitious sign and knows the exact direction you need to go to succeed. So definitely tap into that. And if you want to do it in particular for the new moon in Capricorn on the 11th of January, I think you'll find some really good manifestations coming through for you in Cancer season next year, which is when the full moon of Capricorn is. I have done another video on setting intentions on my channel here, so go and have a look at that around moons. It's pretty informative. So now the sun moves to Aquarius on the 21st of January, so you'll find some of that motivation will probably drop off because Aquarius is a much more selfless and humanitarian sign, and the focus will be more outward than inward. So it's important to understand that as well. There is a full moon in Leo on the 26th of January, and that is a time for when the moon will be illuminating the areas of your life where you are not having fun, where you are not shining enough. So it's really good to be exploring those feelings as they come through in the full moon. Full moon also will show what your intentions were back in Leo season. They will be coming to fruition in the full moon in Leo on the 26th of January. So Mercury has been in retrograde, and I know it has because this is about the 10th time I've filmed this. It's just crazy. But anyway, Mercury has been in retrograde. It goes direct on the 2nd of January. So you'll find communicating becomes easier, and thinking will become less introspective once it goes direct as well. Also, Mercury moves into Capricorn on the 15th of January. So the tone of your thoughts will become much more focused then, because currently it is also Mercury sitting in Jupiter, so your thoughts are deeper and more exploratory than they would be under Capricorn, which is much more focused. Alrighty. Right now too, Venus is sitting in Sagittarius, so it's a really positive time for abundance and romance. That will continue until the 24th of January, or around the 24th of January, when Venus moves into Capricorn, because everything's moving into Capricorn, it seems, this month. And that may bring a stall to some of that abundance and romance that has been free-flowing up until then under the influence of Saturn, because Saturn asks us to work hard for what we want and makes us do it time and time again until we get it done properly. So you may feel a little bit of that. Mars also moves from Sagittarius to Capricorn on the 4th of January. So you will feel more determined and focused on your career than you probably have for the last couple of months. You'll feel that switch in January as well. Uranus has been in retrograde in Taurus for some months, and that will go direct on the 27th of January. So that means changes for you focused in the areas of self-care, and maybe finances also. Expect some change there, and it will be sudden, unexpected change. Could be positive, could be negative. It really depends on the rest of your chart. But the big news in the stars for January is Pluto moving into the sign of Capricorn, moving from the sign of Capricorn into Aquarius, on the 22nd of January. Now, Pluto stays in a sign for around 20 years. It's been in Capricorn and has been dipping its toe in the last year from time to time into Aquarius. You know, each time it goes direct, it comes back out, goes back in. So it's moving back into Aquarius on the 22nd of January, and it'll stay there until September next year. Whilst it's, and then I will actually do another video on Pluto moving into Aquarius for the world, because it's going to mean some major changes for the world in the areas of technology, in the way we care for our humanity and environment, in the evolution of our spiritual awakening as a species. All of that will happen as a result of Pluto in Aquarius once it sits there permanently, which it will from November, well, when I say permanently, until 2043, which it will from November in 2024. So there's lots of change happening there. But what it means for January is that you may feel a need to stand up for a cause or become aware of injustice. You may become aware of injustices around you more intensely as Pluto makes its way into Aquarius. Now, that will be at the back end of January, because this happens, what did I say, on the 22nd of January. So towards the end of January, you'll start to feel that. There's definitely a more serious note coming throughout January around most of the planets. You'll notice as I've spoken through all of those. Look, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you would like a chart done by me that's a bit more focused on the transits that are happening, please check out my website and I'd be happy to do so. Have a great January. Thank you.